Everybody ready?
So we're here at Rookie Rumble. Rookie Rumble is one of the bigger events in the Northeast, probably one of the biggest events in the country, even the world for the rookie fighters. So it's basically anyone who's fighting in armor under 18 months. So right now we're announcing fighters. You can see the castle behind us. It's a great location. I wanted to take this time to talk about what it's like to come to your first event. So you're going to see film from the event throughout this video, talking about kind of what it's like to come to your first event, what the community's like, what people are like, and why you should really get started in this and come to these novice level rookie events if your region has them. So we're going to look at some of the fighting, we'll talk through it, we'll talk to some of the armoring. If you have questions, leave them in the comment below, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And it's also merch in my merch store. Help support me and help make our channel grow.
So the best part about events like this is seeing everyone come together. They're all gearing up, new fighters, anyone under 18 months at Rookie Rumble. You see a bunch of different types of armor, a bunch of people different getting set, ready to go for their big event. This was a Warlord tournament, so it means you start fighting one person versus another person. The winner of that round absorbs the other person, so it becomes a team of two. You'll see here a couple people fighting, starting off with axes. I really encourage people to come to new events, to rookie events as their first fights, or basically any tournament that doesn't quote-unquote matter. So I wouldn't go to like a regional event if I could avoid it in my first fight, a championship, something like that. You want to find local things to do. The Rookie Rumble is truly unique in that this fight does matter to people. It's their culmination of their rookie year or their first 2 years of fighting. So we've had about, I think, 50 fighters at this event, give or take. And that's really awesome to have that many rookies. So no one fighting today is over 18 months in armor. You see people go down all the time, a lot of grapples, a lot of people getting stuck in grapples. There's less experience on this field, and that's awesome. It's a great place to kind of practice, train, hone your skills, and really the fighting actually was pretty good considering the tenure of all these fighters. Here we've got one of the melees happening later in the Warlords tournament. You know, you may not have all of the events local to you like we have here in New England at the Knights Hall. You may have to pick an event that's a little more quote-unquote serious. But if you can, find something that's going to be a little more laid back, a little less stress. I strongly encourage looking at Renaissance fairs. That's a great place if your team has a local connection to a Renaissance fair or some of your fighters go to those. That's a great way to do kind of a show fight where it's all about kind of making it great for the audience more than winning. Alright, so this is what the event is named for, the Rookie Rumble. We actually held this at the beginning of the day. It's an event where every 15 seconds a new fighter comes into the list until there's only one fighter standing. And they're randomly assigned by the random numbers that they were given for this fight. So you'll see right now it's just one-on-one, fighting, throwing good shots, until that next fighter right now steps in, and they're going to call new fighters every 15 seconds. We actually had two come in at once because one person was a little late. It is a little bit of mayhem with this. If you have questions about events, if you have questions about what it's like to come to your first event, how to get gear, how to meet people locally, reach out to me. I'll connect you with whoever's local to your region in the U.S. and even overseas. I can probably find a connection with other local clubs and teams. One thing to mention is a lot of the people fighting in this event aren't even in their own armor. We have a couple people, this is really their first or second fight, and they're loaning and borrowing armor. Then other people, here you see the guy closest is an Iron Lion. He's been fighting for a little while, I believe. It's hard to tell with everyone's helm on. But he's not brand new. And there's a couple people in here who are going to show up, and this might be the first time they've really put on a kit other than kind of messing around or getting used to it with people. So it's a whole mix of experience at the Rumble. It's really great to fight with people who are close or at your level. See a nice attempt at a check across there. There's more people piling and piling in for this fight. See, that guy's got his back legs completely exposed. It's not something I would do, but I'm sure it kept him cool. It was a very hot day. We have a beautiful location we're fighting at here at the Winnikenny Castle. It's the castle in the background, a really nice list set up, a beautiful event, place for fans. We're very fortunate to have these kind of connections and places set up here. As often happens in these big kind of all-for-all, free-for-alls, it spreads out. You see the person coming right there? That's Nate. I think this is his first time putting on armor. I think he wore it Friday, and the event was Saturday. So, really just awesome to see new people getting in there, getting swings in, getting a chance to participate. The whole point of this sport is to be available to everyone. This is a mixed fight as well, so there's men and women in here. It doesn't make any difference. If you want to get in, you can fight. Size, age, gender, doesn't matter to us. This is all about competing, getting better, and training. Now there are a few, as I've said in many of my videos you've watched, a few kind of hot spots for armored fighting in the country. In the Northeast, we've got a great community. We've got the Knights Hall in New Hampshire. There's a couple other local teams as well around Massachusetts. So we have a lot to do there. You see a nice tackle from behind there. Oh, wow, and just over the top and down. The Rookie Rumble is just complete chaos. Bodies strewn everywhere. There's only a few left at this point. Watch this little sneak attack here. This is amazing. Boom. Didn't even see it coming. And this will be it. The last person goes down. Here's the winner. Look at that. Everyone cheers.